right now on RealAgriculture.com by Kevin Bender. He's a farmer in Bentley, Sylvan Lake area, and is also the president of the Western Wheat Growers. Welcome today, Kevin.
Thank you, Sean. Good to be with you.
Kevin, I want to ask you, this week the Western Wheat Growers has, taken legal action against the board, CWB. I just want to ask why.
Bottom line is to get them to stop spending farmers' money, both on their advertising and as well on this legal case. They said they're going to take money from the pool accounts to challenge the federal government on this, giving us marketing freedom, and we don't believe that it's right for them to take that out of our pockets. If they want to pursue this legal case, then they should pay for it themselves.
Right. So why now? Like we're about a month away from the kind of the dismantlement of everything here. Why do this now?
Just because they announced it here last week that they were going to take the government to court, and so that was sort of like the final straw. We thought that has to be stopped, and we've had overwhelming support saying that, people just saying this, somebody's got to do something. This can't proceed. So
is this in reference to the advertising campaign, like the steamroller campaign that they just launched this week?
Yeah, that's sort of the secondary issue. Like the main, what made us go ahead here was the fact that they were going to take the federal government to court and the federal ag minister. So that's what made us proceed with the legal case. But we also believe too that they have been violating the government directive to not spend producer dollars on advertising.
Okay.
For the retention of the single desk.
Right. Okay. That's yeah. Because they can advertise.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yep. But yours is more to the point of battling the government on this single desk issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what happens out of this? What are you hoping to achieve? That there's a judge says, you know what, end the spending, or what is the hopeful outcome here?
Essentially, that's it. We're not seeking any kind of monetary damages. We just want them not to be able to proceed with the lawsuit against the government, and we want to stop spending.
Okay.
That's essentially it. Just leave producers' money where it is and return it to us.
And what kind of success, or what kind of probability of success do you think you're going to have?
Well, we believe we've got a very strong case, and and I don't think they do. I think even Pat Martin, the NDP opposition critic, said, the government has the right to go ahead and do this. They have a right to, Parliament has the ability and the right to make changes to legislative things.
Right. So, what are you hearing from farmers in regards to this? Like, yesterday we did an ag media roundtable with Lindsay Smith from Grain News and Andrew Campbell from Ontario. And we had some comments around, this is going to get uglier and worse before it seems like it's going to get better. It seems like the level of intensity continues to heighten. What do you think is in the future here the next 30 days?
Well, over the past couple of months, I've seen a kind of a shift from a lot of sources, even some media that was maybe a little bit leaning towards this, supporting the single desk or sitting on the fence. We've seen them kind of move over and say, okay, this is what's happening, let's get on with it here. And so I see the momentum moving that way. We're seeing industry with Alliance Grain Traders announcement in Regina, the recent announcement at Raw Malting and Alex that they're expanding. So there's a lot of momentum moving forward, and I think those that were on the fence or really didn't have opinion, they're kind of seeing this and okay, this is a good thing. There's still going to be those that are hard on either side that probably aren't going to change their minds regardless of what, but we're seeing a lot of move that way, that okay, this is what's reality now, and it actually looks like a pretty good deal.
Right. There's obviously some farmers that are strongly disagreeing with that, and I guess it just seems like those edges of the fringe are just getting on both sides. It's getting louder and louder. I guess when you look at this whole issue, what do you say to the people that are such strong single desk supporters about why do you believe this change is good for your farm?
I believe, well, and I've told this to some of them too, that they are going to be better off with the open market system, that it's going to put more money into their pocket. It's going to be some changes. They're going to be marketing their wheat as they do with their other crops. But I don't think that's a bad thing, and I don't think it's any more cumbersome than it was before. There's people that have said the wheat board system was very cumbersome, where they had so many different grades, they could only deliver a certain amount at a certain time, whereas now there's so many more opportunities and freedom. They can take their wheat to whoever they want and say, this is what I've got, what are you going to give me for it today, and when can I deliver it? It's like there's a lot more flexibility and a lot more options. So those people, and I know they're going to still disagree with me, and that happens with not just with this issue, but all kinds of things. There's people that have strong opinions and aren't going to change no matter what. So but I really want to be encouraging. Like I really do believe this is going to be better for everybody.
Yeah, well, and that's living in Canada. We all have our opinions, and everybody deserves their own opinion. So it's the interesting debate goes on. Kevin, Kevin, thank you very much for joining us today, and congratulations on finishing harvest before the big snow.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks so much, Sean, for your interview.